The female CEO took a taxi to the airport for the first time, but ran into a genius driver who was one with the car. He controlled the car with his feet, and even drove while doing a handstand. He narrowly dodged trucks in traffic. When they arrived at the airport, the CEO handed him $20,000 in cash, but the man only took what he deserved and left. Watching the yellow cab drive away, the CEO told her assistant to find out who he was. The results shocked her. This driver was once a legendary racer 9 years ago. His apprentice had sabotaged his car just to steal the 4 legendary car parts. The brakes failed and he flew off a cliff. Luckily he grabbed the edge at the last second, but the apprentice stepped on his hand. He eventually lost grip and fell. Perhaps fate showed him mercy. He miraculously survived and chose to live in hiding, working as an ordinary taxi driver. He later got married and had a daughter. He planned to live a quiet life until he heard his old apprentice was using the racing club for profit. His heart broke. He decided to return to the tracks and take back what was his. He also set out to collect the 4 legendary car parts, but when he checked the time, his daughter was getting out of school. He rushed to the kindergarten, only to hear his daughter was in a fight. Before he could ask, the teacher sided with the powerful parent. She scolded the man and threatened to expel his daughter. Just then the female CEO arrived to repay her debt. As tensions rose, she stepped in at the perfect moment. The rich parent recognized her instantly and rushed to flatter her, but the CEO was unmoved. She kicked them out of her company without hesitation and warned they'd never find work in New York again. The family dropped to their knees and begged, but it was too late. The CEO had her bodyguards throw them out. Afterward she offered to grant the man any request, but he only asked for help finding the 4 legendary parts: the White Tiger wheels, the Vermilion Bird steering wheel, the Vortex calipers, and the Azure Dragon engine. The CEO was stunned, but took him to a custom car garage. There the rule was, only the winner of the King of Racing competition could get the White Tiger wheels. When the owner heard he'd be racing with a taxi, he burst out laughing and said the entry fee was $1 million. Everyone looked at the poor man, convinced he couldn't afford it. Then his ex-wife appeared with a pro racer. Seeing his shabby state, they mocked him mercilessly. When they found out he was entering the race, the rich racer said he'd cover the fee if the man bowed 3 times on the spot. Just as the crowd jeered, the CEO stepped forward and boldly paid his fee. The race began quickly. 4 top drivers entered the track. The first round was a braking challenge. Speed must hit over 100. Braking distance must be under 10 centimeters. With only 30 seconds left, the man pushed his taxi to 100, then opened the door and slammed the brakes with his foot. He stopped just 1 centimeter short, breaking the garage record. The crowd went wild. Next was the acceleration round, but this tested both speed and car build. His opponent was confident. His V10 race car shot blue flames, worth $68 million. One racer quit out of fear. Others begged the man to give up, but he stood firm. What happened next stunned them all. His taxi shot out blue flames even stronger than before. Some thought he used colored fuel, but what came next defied all logic.